Alright, now to further understand what is ionic bonding, you must know what are ionic compounds. What are ionic compounds? When metal reacts with non-metals, alright, an ionic compound is formed. For example, when sodium, which is a metal, when sodium reacts with chlorine, and chlorine is a non-metal, alright. When sodium reacts with chlorine, sodium chloride is formed, which is an ionic compound. Alright, have a look. When sodium metal, it reacts with chlorine non-metal, sodium chloride is formed, which is an ionic compound. Alright, sodium chloride is an ionic compound. Now, how sodium and chlorine reacts to form sodium compound? Alright, why is sodium chloride an ionic compound? Let's have a three steps formation. Let's see this three steps formation of sodium chloride. Step 1 is the formation of positive ions. Alright, for example, sodium, in our case, sodium loses one electron to become the sodium positive 1 ion. Have a look at their electronic configurations. Electronic configuration of sodium atom, it was 281, and electronic configuration of sodium ion is 28. Sodium lost its valence electron, or this valence electron is over here now. It is now not part of sodium ion. Sodium has become sodium ion and this electron is out. Alright. Now this electronic configuration of sodium is 2,8. This is the electronic configuration of neon, which is a noble gas. Sodium has become sodium ion and it has achieved noble gas configuration. On the other hand, this electron that is lost or that is extracted from sodium, it enters into chlorine atom. Alright, it enters in the valence shell of chlorine. Now chlorine had an electronic configuration of 287. When this external electron from sodium, it enters the chlorine atom, so it becomes chlorine ion. Alright, the electron makes an additional negative charge. Electron brings an additional negative charge on chlorine atom and chlorine ion is formed. Now look at how the electronic configuration has changed. Electronic configuration was 287, now it is 288. The last shell, valence shell, has an electronic has 8 electrons. Alright, so the chlorine is now happy. Chlorine has an octet configuration. This is the noble gas structure. Alright, so sodium is happy, chlorine is happy. Sodium has become sodium positive ion and chlorine has become chlorine negative ion. Alright, now what happens is this sodium ion and this chloride ion, my bad, it is chloride ion, not chlorine ion. Sodium ion and chloride ion, when they come together, they form NaCl. Now why do they come together? Because sodium is now Na positive and chlorine is Cl negative. Now it is chloride ion now. So these two positive and negative ions, they attract each other. Alright, this attraction is called the bond. Now because this attraction is between these two ions, alright, so we call this an ionic bond. This electrostatic force of attraction is basically the ionic bond, and the compound is called ionic compound. The compound NaCl is called ionic compound because it is formed by the ionic bonding. Alright, we know that opposite charges attract, positive attracts then negative. Alright, now sodium is positive, chlorine is negative. Now these two will have certain attraction. Now these two ions will have an electrostatic force of attraction that will keep these two ions together. Now this is a very strong force. That is why ionic bonds are strong. Alright, that is why NaCl is a stable molecule. Have a look. Sodium ion and chloride ion are held together by electrostatic forces of attraction. These forces that keep them together are called ionic bonds or the electrovalent bond. Alright, this is another name for ionic bond, electrovalent bond. Now these are the forces responsible for Na and Cl that Na and Cl remain close together. Alright, this is the ionic bond. I hope it made sense. I'll see you in the next video.